All right, let's dive into a story that kicks off right where most stories end, with that final heroic sacrifice. But what if that wasn't the end at all? What if it was just the beginning of a whole new, and honestly, even crazier second life? So we're dropping you right into the middle of it all. The climax of a massive, full-blown magical war. You can practically smell the ozone and, the sheer terror in the air. Spells are zipping everywhere, and the fate of the entire wizarding world is hanging by a thread. And right there, in the thick of all that chaos, a voice cuts through the noise. It's a wizard named Alex, and he's just spotted a lethal curse. Not for him, but for the one guy who can actually win this thing, Harry Potter. Oh, you know that voice. That cold, hissing, menacing tone could only belong to Voldemort. And man, is he furious. It's not just about the defiance. He sees this as a huge, wasted opportunity. Turns out, he actually had plans for Alex. And this is a betrayal he's not gonna let slide. And then he says it. The two words that make every wizard's blood run cold. And bam, this blinding, sickly green light just explodes from his wand. It's the killing curse. No blocking it, no surviving it. Just instant, final death. Harry scrambles, trying to do something, anything, to stop it, but he's just a split second too late. That green light just washes over Alex in this horrible, silent flash. He did it. He took the curse meant for Harry. And just like that, it's over. The battle's still raging on, of course, but for Alex, it's all gone quiet. It's the end of one world and, believe it or not, the silent start of a brand new one. Okay, so what comes after that fatal green flash? Well, this is where our story really begins. It's the start of a new life, in a body that isn't his. So here's the deal. Alex's soul, his memories, everything that makes him him, gets kind of transplanted. He wakes up as this kid, Sebastian Shaw. And get this, to everyone else, this kid supposedly died from a high fever 6 years ago and then just miraculously recovered. Wild, right? But wait, it gets even crazier. Where did he wake up? It's not just a different family or a different town. It's a whole new reality. He's in the Marvel universe. You know, the one with superheroes and aliens. A world he only knew from fiction. And the kicker? The Age of Heroes? It hasn't kicked off yet. But he knows it's coming. So this timeline really lays it all out. He dies as Alex. Then, poof, his soul lands in Sebastian's body 6 years ago. And now, in the present, he's living this new life, but with all the memories of his past and the knowledge of the chaotic future of this new world. That's a heavy load to carry. Okay, so you've got a powerful wizard from one universe plopped into another. You'd think he'd be totally overpowered, right? Well, not so fast. The magic came with him, sure, but the rulebook got thrown out the window. It's like his magic got a total factory reset. On one hand, his soul is supercharged now. Like, the fusion of two souls makes his potential grow at double the normal speed. But here's the catch. After 6 whole years, he's still stuck with beginner-level spells. And the biggest problem? No wands. His control is shot. He's gone from casting these hugely powerful protection spells to barely being able to light a candle. It's a major downgrade. So, okay, his magic took a huge hit. But you know what didn't? His physical combat skills. All that brutal, practical Aurora training he got fighting Death Eaters, that's all still there, locked in his muscle memory. So, funnily enough, in this new world of gods and super science, his best weapon isn't his magic. It's his good old-fashioned ability to fight. So, with all this baggage, a past life, nerfed magic, elite combat skills, what does his daily life actually look like? Well, you might be surprised. It's kinda normal. And maybe that's the best thing that could have happened to him. He's got this super disciplined routine down. We're talking up at 4:40 a.m., a glass of honey lemon water, and then out for a jog. He's quiet, careful not to wake his mom. It's a shift, you know? He's not living like a soldier on high alert anymore. He's living like a regular kid, a son. I mean, just look at the difference here. He went from being an orphan in a literal war zone to being a beloved son whose biggest worry is high school. From the wizarding world to the Marvel universe. It's night and day, and you gotta think, after everything he's been through, this piece is something special. And this right here, this is the absolute core of his new life. He was an orphan in his past life, and apparently in another one before that. This is the first time he's ever had a mother. And he cherishes that more than anything.
More than magic? More than power? And let's talk about his mom, Alicia, for a second, because she is amazing. She's a 3-star Michelin chef, totally top of her field. But she's not working herself to the bone for glory. She's doing it all for him, trying to save up enough for his college tuition. She's his anchor, the center of this new, peaceful world. All right, so we've seen his quiet, personal life. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture, because his world might be calm and peaceful right now, but we all know the Marvel Universe doesn't stay calm for long. Think about this for a second. He's riding his bike to Midtown Science and Technology High School. A wizard going to a science school. It's the perfect metaphor for his entire situation, right? He's a creature of pure magic, hiding in plain sight in a world that's all about science. And then, bam, he sees it on a screen in the hallway, a promo for the school. And who's in it? Tony Stark. Now, for all the other kids, he's just some famous rich guy. But for Sebastian, who knows what's coming, this is a huge sign. It's like the first rumble of thunder before the storm. The age of heroes is about to begin. But for now, it's just another school day. Homework, friends, the usual stuff. But there's this tension under the surface, right? This amazing dramatic irony. He knows, and we know, that this quiet, normal life has an expiration date. It's the calm before the storm. And that's the question we're left with, isn't it? He managed to survive one war, only to get dropped right into the start of another, even bigger one. So in a world that's about to be crawling with super soldiers, Norse gods, and men in iron suits, what can one single wizard actually do?